Hey, 5th and 6th grade leaders, bear with me as I get through this video without losing my voice. This weekend, we kick off a brand new big idea of humility. Humility is I can put others first by serving them. We're going to start off the month with a Bible story from John chapter 13, verses 1 through 17, where we find that Jesus and the disciples are celebrating Passover. Jesus wanted to show an example of serving others to the disciples by washing them their feet. I love this story, and I think it's a great story for the kids to kick off this month and see that serving others and that how Jesus was such a great example of that. Our bottom line this month is I can put others first by serving them. Our memory verse this month is found in Philippians chapter 2, verses 3. Verse 3, don't do anything only to get ahead. Don't do it because you are proud. Instead, be humble, value others more than yourselves. I think this is going to be a great verse for them to focus on this month. Their first activity for 5th and 6th grade is called Chore Chart. All the kids will get a chart that looks like this. What we're going to do is you're going to ask the kids to fill out chores that they're assigned to do at home and how often they have to do them. If the kids don't have any assigned chores, then ask them to think of some things that they can do this week. Some examples might be set or clear the table, wash dishes, fold their clothes. Things that they can do to be serving others. Help them come up with one or two ideas that maybe if they do have chores, of things that they could do in addition to their normal chores that would show how to serve others. Then when they're finished with their charts, I want you to have them cross out the word chore and write in the word serve to replace it. There's also some dive deeper discussions. After that, we're going to do a game called Jumbled Up Messages. This is to work on the memory verse activity. You're going to have this is going to be fun for them. You're going to have some markers and some wet wipes. You're going to instruct the kids. You can group them in groups about 8 or 10 kids. You're going to have them write the letters on a scrap of paper, and they're written out by EFHIOPRRSSTTTU. One person from each group is going to copy them down from your paper and bring the scrap paper with the copied letters to their group. You're going to instruct one person from each group to sit down and stretch out their legs. Groups should end up with 14 feet sticking out, ready to have one of the letters written on the base of their foot. The person still up can write using the washable markers. There's probably going to be some tickly feet. This is probably going to be really get kind of funny. Make sure you have girls writing on girls' feet, boys writing on boys' feet. After all 4 letters have been written, the challenge is to figure out what 3 words those letters spell out. And what it's going to spell out is put others first. Once they figure it out, they need to work together to move their feet around so they can put the letters in order and pins if that helps. So once they figured it out, so they can put them all together. And tell the groups when they think they're finished, they should quietly call you over to check and make sure they've spelled out the words correctly. I think this will be a fun game, and I'll help them memorize the verse. And then you have some prayer and dismiss time at the bottom that goes into more detail. Hope you're having a great week. Don't forget to come hungry with breakfast burritos on sale for Kids Camp this week. Also, be in prayer for the Westboro group that will be on campus. We want to pray for them. We prayed for them in staff meeting today as well. Don't forget that huddle up time is 8:40 for first service, 10:10 or 10:15 for second service. Again, hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you in huddle up time on Sunday.